Hey guys, welcome to my video. Hope you are enjoying your day. Today's topic is extremely interesting. I will show you not only 4 undervalued stocks by my personal opinion, which are very good investment, but also my personal 4 biggest stock positions right now. I will explain to you in several sentences why am I investing in those, am I going to increase or decrease my position, and how much exactly stocks do I own. And yeah, I think this video will have a lot of value and a lot of interesting information, and hopefully my personal perspective will be very informative to you. But before we move on, as always, just a quick overview of my portfolio. As you can see here, finally my portfolio has decoupled compared to S&P 500. S&P 500 is sitting at around 4% return right now, and my portfolio is sitting above 12% return this year, which is extremely good results by my personal metrics. And here you can see that I'm holding approximately 8% of cash in my portfolio and the rest is invested. I was funding this portfolio lately, so yeah, the reason I'm approaching $70,000 is combination of funding and great returns that I have achieved in last few volatile weeks. And I did actually a lot of different things, and most of those I will explain to you in this video, so let's just move on to today's topic. So let's start from my position number 4. My 4th biggest position, which I really like, is actually Equinox Gold. That is gold mining company, and I own 700 shares, which are worth approximately $6,000. But if you have been watching my previous videos, you know that Equinox Gold wasn't performing very well recently. It went from almost $13 at its peak to barely above $8. Basically drop of 40%. And of course the reason for that is price of a gold, which went from above $2,000 per ounce to below $1,700, unfortunately for us gold investors. But this company is doing some extremely exciting things. They are buying new mines, they are expanding current mines, they are diversifying their mine portfolio. They have portfolios in South America, in Brazil, in Mexico, in United States, in Canada. They will produce more than 1 million ounces next year. They will be among top 10 biggest gold mining companies in the world. Their balance sheet is crazy good. So yeah, I'm quite confident in this company. All we need is price of a gold to finally bottom. And I think that we are there. The biggest reason why gold prices were going down is that bond yields were going up. But if you have perhaps been watching closely, in the last several days, bond yield kept going up, but gold prices were going up with them. So hopefully that means that we have bottomed down in gold prices, and then we will see Equinox Gold and other gold mining companies finally start to go up. Again, I love this company, I love their prospects, their future, and I'm hyped around what company going to be in the next few years. My position number 3, and I'm extremely excited around this company, and I will probably double my position here from 50 to 100 stocks, which are worth almost $9,000, and that is Skyworks Solution. But I have to admit something to you guys. If you have been watching my YouTube channel from the beginning, you perhaps remember that I used to own 50 stocks of Skyworks Solution at end of 2019, if I remember correctly. And I actually had 50 stocks, which I bought at around $70. And what I did is that I have sold those 50 stocks when price of a Skyworks Solution was between $100 and $110, if I recall correctly. And now I have started buying them again at $175. So I have missed $70 gains per stock, and now I am buying those shares at near all-time highs. So this was obviously a huge mistake from my side, but I have learned my lesson, and yeah, there is nothing I can do right now. And let me tell you the reason why I have sold these stocks at $105 and why I'm buying them again at $180. So the reason number 1 is that they are producing 5G chips, and as you know, 5G is finally becoming our reality. And compared to 4G, which was mostly integrated in mobile phones, 5G will be integrated in basically everything, from cars and watches to your fridges and who knows what other devices. It will be basically everywhere. The second thing is 5G chips compared to 4G chips will be pricier because they are more complex product. And again, another reason is that Apple is the biggest customer of Skyworks Solution. I think Apple is generating approximately 30 to 35% of Skyworks revenue. And in last iPhone, which was 4G iPhone, Skyworks Solution had 1 or 2 chips. Remember, 5G chips are more expensive than 4G chips, but not only that, but if you check this picture and these dark blue circles, you see that there are basically 8 Skyworks Solution chips in a new iPhone, in 5G iPhone. So not only that these chips are more expensive than the previous ones, but there are also more of those in new iPhones. And consequently, in last quarterly results, revenue of Skyworks Solution went up almost 70% compared to last year. EPS, I think, doubled or even tripled compared to the last year. They guided extremely high growth in next quarter. So yeah, even though price of a stock has almost doubled compared to the beginning of this year, if you just check the multiples at which this stock is trading right now, it's actually cheaper right now at $180 compared to $80 or $90 from last year. Biggest risk for this company is their competitors, for example like Qualcomm. It's a huge company, so you have to bear that in mind. And that is actually what scares me a little bit. But if you ignore that, they have a lot of customers. They are basically leading 5G revolution. And yeah, I made a mistake by selling these stocks at $105. And that is why I'm actually buying those again. I realized that I made a mistake. I realized how big of a growth 5G will be at this company, and I want to take a slice of it. My second biggest position right now is Dropbox. I own 600 shares of Dropbox. Perhaps you have noticed that in last few weeks, price of a Dropbox went basically from $21, $22 to $27. So more than 20% growth in only 2 weeks. So I will perhaps cut this position a little bit and invest that money in Skyworks Solution or some other companies that I'm watching right now. I will not be disclosing to you guys which stocks are those. If I buy those, I will actually, of course, show you. But for now, I'd like to keep it a secret. But yeah, I like Dropbox. They made another acquisition for safe sharing sensitive documents. It will beautifully integrate in current Dropbox environment. They are doing the right things. They are cutting costs. They are extremely profitable right now. And I'm really comfortable having Dropbox as my second biggest position. But compared to the previous videos, Dropbox actually was my biggest position. Right now it's second biggest position. And right now we are coming basically to my number one position, and that is Facebook. I own right now 100 stocks of Facebook, which are worth almost $30,000. My by far biggest position. So I'm extremely bullish around Facebook. Facebook actually went down for around 20% from all-time highs. And I simply couldn't ignore that drop in a price. So I was buying stocks, as you can see here. The more they went down, the more I was buying. 10 stocks at 267. 10 at 258, 257, 260, 256, etc., etc. So I ended up holding 100 shares of a Facebook. And as you can see here, I was buying mostly around $260, and right now they are sitting at $290. So I'm already harvesting nice profits at this company. P/E ratio of Facebook's right now is 28, and I really feel this is extremely low compared, for example, to bonds, compared to other FANG stocks, highly profitable stocks. And yeah, I really feel that you have to take advantage of every nervousness around Facebook stock, because Facebook is always under scrutiny of politics, of public, of some scandals around personal data breaches, etc., etc. Unfortunately, Facebook is a huge company too. More than 2 billion people are using it, and there will always be some negative comments about Facebook, and quite often those information will cause drop in a Facebook stock price. Mark Zuckerberg lately gave a really positive results about iOS next update, which will basically disconnect Facebook from gathering information about Apple's users, and first quarter results will be one of the best results that Facebook has ever delivered. I promise you that, because first quarter results of the last year were really dismal, because we had coronavirus issues and uncertainty. And this year, Facebook was firing at all cylinders, and I think that they will blow out mind of investors. And I expect that Facebook will go above $300 very soon. But again, I'm also looking to fund this account additionally. I'm saying this, but this is actually my only brokerage account. And I will start buying some new companies, and I will share with you guys what companies those are, and hopefully you will share my excitement, and perhaps even let me know if you think that I made a mistake, or if my bullish thesis doesn't make you, for example, any sense. I actually always appreciate those comments, because I'm looking always for new information and for somebody to teach me new things and show me if I'm of course wrong. That's why we are all here.